Hey everybody, this is Coach Estella here. This is one of my favorite books, Eat to Beat Disease. And the reason why is because it just changes your headspace about what is up with food, how to use food as medicine, as opposed to just keeping it as a comfort level. Listen, when you take a variety of food that is seasonally available, you are having an impact on your entire body, mind, and soul. So what are these 5 health defense systems that Dr. Lee always talks about? Well, they are angiogenesis, which is repairing and growing the 60,000 blood vessels in your body. They are regeneration, just taking care of stem cells so that they regenerate the right things and not the wrong things like cancer. Microbiome, which is the 39 trillion organisms that you live in. Did you know you're a holobiont? Holobiont, holobiont, because you are a synergistic being that is collaborating with 39 trillion other organisms. DNA protection, which can include repair, and it can include epigenetics, and it can include antioxidants, and it can include telomere lengthening. And then immune system, your immune system, which is the protective forces of the entire fortress that is your body, mind, and spirit. Well, what are some of these foods that are outside of your range of, people usually are eating broccoli, carrots, celery, that kind of thing, lettuces, right? But are there foods that are really particularly important for each one of these health defense systems that you don't know about? Let's go through some of these. So in terms of angiogenesis, we have the normal, regular ones: broccoli, cauliflower, kale, red leaf lettuce. Those are good. We want anti-angiogenesis when we have things like cancer going on. You want to get more of these foods. But one you might not have tried is bok choy. Maybe if you're not much of a Chinese food eater, bok choy is an unusual vegetable that you might not have tried. Regeneration. On the regeneration front, we want stem cell boosting, but we also want cancer killing. Okay, we want stem cells to be regenerating the right things in our bodies, not the wrong things. So what is stem cell boosting? Well, you might not know a couple of these. The ones you do know are green beans. Everybody knows green beans. Did you know they boost your stem cells? Scientifically researched and backed. Collard greens. But maybe you don't eat much of eggplant or fiddleheads. Have you ever had a fiddlehead? If you haven't, go try one. What about cancer killing? Well, celery and carrots, cancer killing. But do you know that the purple potato is proven to not only be a cancer killer, but it also kills cancer stem cells. So purple potatoes, I am a cancer survivor, and guess what? I try to find purple potatoes as frequently as I can. They're not too easy to find though. They are potatoes not just with a purple skin, they actually have purple inside. Microbiome, normal ones: cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower. But do you know arugula also improves your microbiome? Do you know that turnips also improve your microbiome? If you haven't tried a turnip, Google how to cook it and see whether you don't like it. DNA protection. Well, on an antioxidant level, our very well-known friendly broccoli. That's an antioxidant. Repair level, carrots. This is not a vegetable, but kiwi. Kiwi weights very highly in terms of repairing DNA. On the epigenetics, which is when you want your good cells to be turned on and your bad cells, bad DNA, to be turned off, right? Basil, all the spices that are made from leaves: basil, marjoram, peppermint, rosemary, sage, and thyme. They are all protective of your good cells waking up. Telomere length, guess what? Green tea. So that Unimate does more. It creates longevity. And any really form of green tea that is made with really good green tea leaves is good for longevity and creating a healthy life. And what about your immune system? Of course, we have the broccoli sprouts, and those are boosting of the immune system. And then we have broccoli and green tea, calming the immune system, because you want to get that Goldilocks space. You want to be not too much boosting, not too little calming of your immune system. When you get in that Goldilocks zone, then you know that you're in the right place. Your immunity is on target. So those are just some examples. Go find yourself a fiddlehead, a turnip, and some of the other foods I mentioned, and see whether you don't actually like them, and maybe you do.